So, last game of the day. Welcome, Lorena, in the commentating box.
Yes.
Oh, you
Another
sound
day.
energized.
No, I'm fine. I'm just surprised. Another day went by, and it just feels like we have been here for a couple of hours, and it's already 13th game today.
13?
Yes. 13 every day. So now we have the last game.
So
And tomorrow we start at 8.
Anne-Sophie is in the live chat. Forza Italia. Yes, it's going to be a tough game for Italy. I know the Italians always dread to play against Molde in the Champions Cup. And this is the same, I think almost the same team as we normally see in the Champions Cup in Italy. And a lot of Molde players are in the team of Norway, so it's probably
they know each other, bro.
They know each other, and it's probably a little preparation for the Italian team. What is coming up too in the Champions Cup 2019 in November. So we're waiting for the referees to start the game. Let's see. We saw a very strong Italian team defending. And I talked to Gabriele and Luca from the Italian team. They up for it, and they know what is coming. We can also see Ivo Björneren landing his feet to the starter attacker of the Norwegians. Norway in ball possession going into the Italian half. Attack, the Norwegian ball carriers attacked by 2 Italians, and the ball is free, and we are already at the Italian basket. Massive defense here, and the attacker number 12, Trond Helge Lillevik, is trying to come from above, pushed away. These are the first seconds, and we see a very strong defending Italian team. Ball is dropping down in the hand of number 15 from the open side. Don't have him on my list. Mario Skare.
Yeah. These blind passes from the Norwegian, they're really. It surprise me every time that I see it, and I've been doing it for years. But it's just fantastic how they know where the play is supposed to be. They do the pass, and just few times they don't.
Wow.
They lose
Italy
it.
in ball possession now, trying to break free in the half of Norway attacked. And the Italian player on the surface is attacked by 2 Norwegian players, number 14, number 8. This is Hakon Walderhag and Ovind Nyhaus. They are Ovind Nyhaus, the captain of the Norwegian team, and they are both hanging on the Italian player. Now it's number 14. Ball is free, dropping down in the half of Italy, and number 5 from the Italians is going in high speed on the Ronda Rider. Hegdal is pushing into the Italian basket, and here, there was almost the first goal, but very well saved by Italian defender. Great what we see, don't you say?
Yes.
Italy, wow.
Yeah, they have been working very hard to improve.
Now
the
the
thing
goal
is
stolen.
pushing without ball. That was a little bit obvious.
The number 15 was trying to steal the basket.
Was trying?
Yeah, by pushing.
He stole it, but
Mario Skare was trying to get into the basket, pushing without
the ball, yeah.
Ball.
So now they have a free throw for the Italians. Let's see if they can get past to the half of a Norwegian team, and let's see if they
2
can
minutes.
open up. They cannot stay very much static. They need to move the ball, otherwise it will be too easy. That's very. Yeah, they were too far away. They need to play closer. Yep.
This is painful for the game of Italy if you lose the ball on the counter in the side of Norway with the fast swimming capabilities of the Norwegian team. Here's a player, number 11, waiting on the open side, trying to steal the basket. Player 11 is Mario Stang Punais. and the first goal here after 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not
really
so bad.
great job. No.
Wow, this is a pink list.
Do we hear?
No.
Not anymore? Yeah, of course.
Now it works. Yeah, because deck referee is Kaiser Lindemann. And we restart the game, and the two Norwegian fans are again singing.
They have been singing all day already in the last game.
They should be commentating. They have voices like rocks. Nice move from the Italian, but he lost the ball in
Ferdinando Scarano. Well, we have 4 Italian players trying to stop the Norwegian attack. They're good in position. Oh, the defender got the ball. That was a great job. Now he's lacking a partner to pass it, and this is the thing you cannot allow yourself with Norway, because they're too good in recovering the ball. They're very strong guys. The goalie did, wow, that was a 33, Fabio Neri. Great job recovering that ball. Now they're fighting above the area of the Italian team, and Norway is in possession and coming again. They trying to attack from above, and the rest of the team trying to mix themselves among the defenders, but they are really doing a great job. Now the defenders are gone, and it's the goalie alone really holding in a way, I mean, fantastic, and
wow.
So that the 4 checkers could pull up the ball and they play with the ball. That they're trying to do that consistently. Now that was a little bit.
The question is, how long can Italy hold up
we'll
that
see.
speed and
we'll
that
find
strength?
out.
Yes.
But the problem is the exhaustion.
Yes. This is why I say, how long can I hold on to that?
Penalty.
You don't want to have a Norwegian penalty against you. Not
the Italians
really.
look that they don't understand, and apparently
they don't understand. Italy doesn't understand the reason for the penalty.
Shoulder in the basket.
Apparently shoulder in the basket. I didn't see it, but we were seeing frontal.
It's a penalty for shoulder in the basket. Yes.
Here we go.
Move out.
I would take it like a timeout if I would be Italy. Yeah, this Norwegian singer is like
they're driving us
it's
crazy
an
here.
echo in a whole, in the whole. Okay, so number 15, this is Marius Kere, and again, I couldn't see at number 10 that was holding Andrea Pagni, and it took just a few seconds. That goalkeeper couldn't really move faster up. Yeah, he was all the time a little bit not in the greatest position and destabilized, and eventually, of course, then the attacker didn't have problems to achieve the goal. Okay, so 2-0 now for Norway, but it has been 5 minutes from the first half almost, and this is a great result. I mean, if you consider the distance between the experience of the teams, and let's see how much the Italians can keep up with defending. This is the task they need to concentrate the most, and it's going to be mentally and physically exhausting to work out the defense for these big guys of Norway attacking.
We saw a similar game with the Australians against the female, the Australians against the female Norwegians. The amount of concentration and physical energy you come up with to withstand these attacks, to up these attacks is really difficult. Number 2 is now pushing in hard on the Italian basket. Matthias Barsten is pushing. There is number 5 waiting on the open side, John Raider Hegdal. But the Italians are still holding up. They still, and even break free of this cluster around the basket. Very nice move here from
Giulio Giacchi. I think.
And
And then
Michelangelo
Bruni is helping as well.
Great work by the Italians.
Oh, that was
Pass was intercepted.
Yeah, that was the captain, Gabriele Chiani, number 2, and Øyvind Nyhus is number 8, captain of the Norwegian team. I hope I pronounced that halfway
Bruni
correctly.
here again was in the way of the pass and got the ball. Number 3 of the Italians.
Alessandro Rocco could receive the pass and is fighting against 2 Norwegians, but is not having anyone. Oh, okay, good recovery from someone that just jumped into
out of nowhere.
No, well, it's probably just jumped from the Vexel.
From the exchange
from
lane.
the change lane, yes.
But that was a good move, and it helped Italy a lot to get forward. Number 5
Andrea Meneghin now in possession of the ball and trying to continue. Yeah. And what
call
happened?
From the referee, free throw against Norway.
Holding without the ball. So.
Wow, we have almost half of the first half over, and it's only a 2-0 against Italy. We see a strong Italian team here, and a tired Lorena.
Don't forget that Norway is the world champion in Cali 2015. No. And, well, I'm just mentioning it. And the Italian team made it 11th place in 2011 in Helsinki.
Here comes Norway going down on the Italian basket with a hard push. The player with the number 10 smashed the ball down. Erik Mastad, and still it's a 2-0, and half of the time of the first half is over. Well, great defense work, and it's we have to say it's only defense what Italia is doing here. And I talked to Gabriele, and they told me in these games they prepare for only defending. It's sure they don't want to go for the win here, but they want to sell whatever they can. And it's another goal from the number 10, Erik Mastad, was receiving the pass from the close side, from the middle of the pool, and into his hands. Very nice, decisive move in the gap that was created by the goalkeeper.
I want to remind that we are here in the Group D of the men, and it's Norway, Finland, Australia, and Italy. We have 17 teams in the male category and 14 female teams. So let's see. We're in the preliminaries right now still, and tomorrow we continue to do the classification. No. Tomorrow.
Half the day probably is preliminaries.
Yeah. So half of the day, correctly, yes. Half of the day.
But first you say no to all I say.
Yeah, of course. Just think, until the doubt, say no. Okay, so we have the Italians fighting there, almost close to the corner, and it's 3 Norwegians, and great pass. I mean, now Andrea is trying to pass it farther and manage as well, and receive now by 33 Fabioneri, and they're getting closer. And you have two Norwegian guys.
Come on, score.
Guys, yeah.
Oops, no. And here we go. This is the dangerous point with the counter-attack with the fast Norwegian swimmers, and they don't come in a single attack. Now they do. Actually, there's only one of them.
Yes, I mean, it takes them long to get to the Norwegian side, but the Norwegians
ball was right behind the attacker. Just put it there behind it, and he knew.
The Italians trying to recover that ball and still in Norwegian position, and now it's again on the goalie, trying to move the goalie with all the power of the fins. And now the goalie is locked on the ball. That's difficult because now the goalie that is down has to kind of hold until hopefully, I think the goalie could get loose of the ball and then recover and dive on time. But those are very difficult situations. 27, this is Samuele Mossi, and he got intercepted, and now Norway is on attack, coming with two, but there's two defenders of Italy in position. They're trying again to remove the goalie from the side.
The captain tried to come from the side, pushing in. But wow, what a defense! And I'm very impressed by the presence the Italians have. And here is the goal, but it was a tough kind of work, it looked like, for Norway.
Blue number 12 scored. Blue number 12.
Trond Helge Lillevik
Blue number 12.
scored here
12.
for
12.
the Norwegians.
Yeah.
And I really have to say the most impressive teams today have been the Australians against the female Norway team, and here Italy and
They
against
have
Norway.
doing a great performance.
Wow.
You know, playing against the world champion is
Fast
never an easy
counter-attack.
task.
One Norwegian against two Italians, saved in the first second. First wave is stopped and the ball is in Italian possession. Well done. Number 7 here again. Ferdinando Scarano tried to fend off two Norwegian players in the corner. This is exhausting. You see the players coming out of the water and they're really giving everything.
It's exhausting just looking at it. It's really a lot
Here
of
again
energy
from
and
the
power
open
in that
side,
game.
number 2 of the Norwegian team, Matthias Parsen, tried to push from the open side, didn't succeed. 4 minutes left, and the Italians will be longing for the break into the second half. Call from the referee in the water. Blue free throw. Italia has to be careful now because Norway will execute very fast. Here it is.
This is a pile up of people on top of the Italian goal, but now the Italians got the ball. Luca Rossi Romanelli is trying now
Gabriele Chiani is
cut down the ball and trying to pass it to, I couldn't see the number. Let's see if they can pass it far. They need to be there a bit quicker because otherwise, the Norwegians are very strong in recovering the ball, and they're tired because they're trying to recover from the defense.
Giacchi was very alone there for a long time. And here we go again. Norway is pushing again hard on the Italian basket. But this is a crazy strong defense. There's an exchange of goalkeepers. And Norway did manage to put the ball into the exchange.
Wow, great
that was a
pass.
That was
I think that was an unwanted blind pass, but it worked out perfectly.
It was like a juggling trick.
Yeah.
Impressive, Italy. 2 minutes, less than 3 minutes left, and again an attack from the open side.
Wow, the goalkeeper Samuele Mochi just recovered the ball and passed it, but he needs his next station a bit quicker.
This is now a high-speed defending, attacking, and we see a high-speed Italian team defending like crazy. Again, an attack from the open side. Number 12, Trond Helge Lillevik managed to score here. And we have
12.
I almost got an epileptic
shock.
Number 12, Trond Helge Lillevik again, right? He already scored before.
Yes.
So
Enrico Marestia is asking why we are impressed by the defense of Italy. Well, this is Norway. And the way the Italians are defending is very solid, and the way the speed and condition they have to be really in place is incredible. The pressure you are in defending like this is incredible, and Italy holding up like this is really a great feature.
And Sophie is also helping with the explanation. Thank you, Anso.
And we go again. Still, Norway is pressing hard into defense. And here we see Italy going really fast for a counterattack.
Oh no, don't stop! Continue. Don't stop.
How can you do this after defending for such a long time?
I know. What he should have continued. He wanted, he wanted someone to come with him.
I think
of course,
he thought there is a sign from the referee.
Oh, Wow, that was really great.
Yeah,
and now we have one of the Italians against its goalkeeper.
Fit they are to go for a counter-attack after
Yes.
such a long time of defending. It's really exhausting. Call from the referee,
No
and we
free
have
throw.
against Italy holding without ball.
No free throw. Holding.
Well, League K rugby in Italy is still growing, yes, but for some long years now, they have really problems getting new players. And the players we see here are pretty experienced, like Luca, Gabriele, and many others in the team are the really old Italian players, not old in the age, but in the experience.
Number 13, that was Germanie-Strand.
Less than a minute left in the first half.
And 6 goals. I mean,
wow. You have to do this against Norway. Very nice goal here in the end.
yeah, counter-attack, yeah.
Italy.
But it's terrible when you are just recover the ball and are ready to counter-attack and you lose the ball. That's a killer. That's
yes.
so
Alessandro
difficult.
Rucco was there with ball possession. But here we see Norway. These guys don't swim through the water. They glide through the water. It looks effortlessly. And we have number 17 pushing in from the open side.
This is Perso Libacche.
Didn't succeed. Another attack from the close side. Tackled away by Michelangelo Bruni.
Oh, they just
here
grabbed
it
the
is.
ball and
The number, didn't see it. Was it number 11 coming there?
Number 11.
Yes,
Yes.
number 11,
11.
which is
Marius
Marius
Bunas.
Bunas. Bunas. Bunor. Yes, I agree with you, Christian. It's still a great play for Italy, and it's a 7-0 lead for Norway after the first half. And this was an exhausting half even to watch. Italy, respect.
yeah, they have done a great job defending. They have, I mean, they can really be happy and satisfied with the
Outcome
Waneka,
here.
yeah, and we have some advertising. Okay. Okay, we are back and we are in the halftime. 3 minutes to go.
So Italy really has to drink some energy drinks now to get in the second half with this kind of
A
intensity
lot
and speed.
of strength and energy and power play. I mean, it was really, really tiring to watch, so I don't want to know what it was to play and health. I mean, the attack, the constant attack of the Norwegian team. I mean, it was really, really a great job what they did.
Yes.
This
And
is
it's like Pavel from the Czech. No, it was Lars Greve who told me, yeah, the Czech were not going for to win this game. They knew what was coming. The same is with Italy. they know they don't win this game, but they can sell their goods as expensive as they can. And the
Australians are together with
are singing with the Italians. That's nice. That's support. And they are shouting away the Norwegian.
Yesterday, the Italian women lost to Australia, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Great atmosphere here in the last game of the day. We have 13 games behind us, and it's still like a big party here going on. Amazing atmosphere. And the Australian girls are shouting with the Italians while they go to the showers. Great sportsmanship, great support for each other. And while they're shouting, everybody's smiling. That's the beauty of it. You're watching the 11th CMS Underworld Championships 2019 in underwater rugby here in Graz in Austria. And this is the end of day 3.
I was wondering, since we are waiting for it, does Matthias Basten something to do with Amanda Basten?
Yes. Matthias Basten and Amanda Basten are the sons and the daughter of Roy Otto Basten.
Okay.
And this is another family playing underwater rugby here.
I kind of assumed there was siblings, but I was not sure, so I double check.
I think we have 3 pairs of brothers in the Norwegian team here. As far as they posted it on Facebook in underwater rugby or
Iver
United.
and Even Bjørnerem, no? I'm assuming they're brothers too. And or not?
I guess
Ivar
so.
and Evan.
Yes, they are brothers.
Right?
Yes.
And
Ivar and Evan.
And then well, right here we don't have.
These Norwegian fans driving me crazy. They have a long flag. They're swinging over the team.
God, I mean.
Okay, here we go. Back in the game. Wow, that was a little quick hesitation from the Norwegians when they started. And Italy, number 22, almost interfered. I think it is a holding without ball.
Doncelli.
Holding in a free throw against Italy in the first seconds. Italy, be careful. Go into your defense mode again.
Irvin Melem. Yeah, thank you for confirming our brothers.
And Cecile and Maurice Gare are brothers and sister. Well, Christian, you also had a buddy like Arnold when you were younger. We all did. You realize that it's getting late when, when the jokes are getting low.
All right. So, let's see. Let's go back to the game. We have Italy in a free throw. And, wow, great pass. That was not intercepted by the Norwegian player. And now, it got intercepted. The third pass.
What a pass
second,
forward.
They need to play closer because the Norwegians are very, very good in intercepting the passes. They're really like octopuses. And now we are back at the Italian basket, and Norway is trying to organize the attack from the side. We have already blue players in between the defenders coming from the side, and that's a goal. And I couldn't see. Let's see, we can hear.
Here's the replay. It was from the close side.
Couldn't see in the
referee is not mentioning the number.
We couldn't see it. Doesn't matter. 8-0 for
Here
Norway.
Comes Italy trying to swim through the forechecking defense.
It's like a Norwegian wall. It's difficult to pass by. They get 1 or 2 passes, but
number
they don't get to the third.
Swimming in.
Evan
Bjørnerem, the brother of Iver.
We have 3 Norwegians there and 4 Italians, and something happened.
Call from the referee.
Penalty.
Penalty against Italy.
Like grabbing the basket, apparently. holding himself into the basket, so penalty. Who is going to be this time the lucky one?
It's the second penalty we have in the first half. We already had a penalty that was successful penalty by Norway, and here is the second penalty.
Per Solivake and Gerd and Solivake are also seen.
Here we go.
Yeah,
penalty
okay,
starts. Defending is I can't see the number. And
Trond Helge Lillevik, the one that already did at least 2 goals that we could count, is attacking
slowly, pulling away the goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper is doing a great job. I can't see
number
who is.
33. It was number 33. Well, Fabio Neri was the goalkeeper.
Great job. He could resist there for a little while, but well, eventually. Forza Italia, 9-0 for the blue Norwegian team. And 13 minutes to go of this second half of the last game of the day. We start tomorrow at 8 o'clock with Germany, Denmark. That's going to be also a bit of a highlight of the day. Germany against Denmark in the male category. So we have now a fight for the ball, and the Norwegian players recover the ball, pass it to number 2, pass it to number 15, and now they're trying to attack right or left, but it got into the hands of the Italian goalie that is now trying to bring the ball away by having tackled away by another of the Norwegians. Number 9 is holding it, Michelangelo Bruni.
We have now Italian fans screaming against
Eric
the Norwegian
Mastad
fans.
is coming to attack, but yeah, and goal, but nothing. Was 4 Italians there, and I wasn't sure if it entered, but yeah.
Wow,
because for the second there I was looking to the fan club of Norwegian. Okay, so 10-0, 12 minutes. We know the experience tells us that the more we go into the game, it's difficult to keep up for any team. This defending such a strong team and being disciplined to dive and be in the way and try to stop them eventually wears you out mentally, physically, drains you. So normally the last 5-6 minutes of the last half start becoming really difficult, and most of the time few more goals happen. It was not the case, however, with the last game we saw between Australia and Norwegian women, where the Australian team really recovered in the second half, and after 10 or 11 goals in the first half, they just got 4 or 5 in the second half, and in the last minutes almost really won. So it's not always the case, but these games get so exhausting, then the ratio of goals then normally get higher in the last minutes of the game. Yes. We'll see if Italy can keep up.
Especially with a team like Norway that is so... that is also like a
so
very fight-to machine.
Fast,
and if they get exhausted, they still can execute, and they are not exhausted in the game. And Italy gets more and more their batteries will be more and more empty to withstand the attacks of Norway. But still, they are doing a pretty good game here. First foul pass through the Norwegian forechecking, and they're stuck on the surface. Number 33 here is fighting hard.
Fabio Neri. Free throw for Italy. Holding without the ball apparently. Now Andrea Meneghin execute the free throw, and they're still on the surface trying to pass. It's like a wall in the middle. They cannot pass it, really. They just pass it 1 or twice. I don't remember. if they pass it more than that. Both can you concentrate here in the game and not on the fans of the of
Yes,
Norway.
my lord.
Thank you. So we are back into the half of the Italian teams, and on rest next to the basket we have 3-4 blue players trying to move the ball around, and now it's 1 against 3. Pass the ball, trying to attack from the side, is being stopped a little bit. Pass to the next one. Number 4 trying to come from the side. Pass it again to the next Norwegian, number 3. And we have 3 Italians trying to stop that ball, and the defender just, pushed the ball away, but now the next Norwegian player just got it and is passing it again. Just go up, right, left, and now
number 11 again.
That is Marius Stang-Bunes.
Interesting. We see, in the Italian team different fins, while we see in the power fins and Nayare and also fiberglass, the waterways. But in the Norwegian team, we only see the waterway fiberglass fins with numbers on it, which are very readable. Number 5 here, again going forward to number 14, and the pass is from the closed side, passed over to number 14 on the open side, back again on the closed side, and again number 10 is waiting here. Erik Mastad waiting on the open side, gets the ball, pushing in hard, not able to open it, throwing it on the close side in the hand of the Italian defender, who tries to break free, swims free, passes on. Number 14 it is, stopped by a Norwegian player. They are holding each other without ball. Free throw against Italy, holding without ball. Italy is already in defense, and Norwegian player number 5 tried to sneak himself into the defense, has to go up now. Number 8 is getting the ball from the Norwegian team, coming from above, passing into the middle of the pool to number 10 and back to the number 14 waiting, and there is again it's incredible how well tuned they play with each other, and they know where they are, where they should be, and there is always a Norwegian player ready to accept the ball. They just wait for the gap pass into the blind, but this was recovered by an Italian player, number 3. Very well fought by number 3 of the Italian team, Alessandro Rucco, stopped in the middle of the pool.
Number 10, Erik Mastad.
Less than 10 minutes to go here in the second half.
We have Norway really attacking relentlessly. Relentlessly, yeah. I have a problem with that word. Gets stuck in my tongue. And Italy is still, trying to get out of their half, but not being very successful on that, but defending very well. Now we have 2 players against the goalkeeper alone. Number 10, Erik Mastad, just scored almost from the book attack. Just got the ball from the partner, from the close corner. He had the back of the goalie, so it was a wise pass from his mate and score, pushing the ball against the floor. Let's see, we have 3 Italians trying to pass. They are now on the half of the Norwegian way, but they barely made the pass, and the Norwegians recovered the ball and are trying now to swim with the, they have the ball with the Italian player pretty much. They're trying to move the 3 of the Norwegians around the Italian player and recover the ball, and now in the counter attack. But we have the goalie in position, defenders in position, and let's see, the defender just got the ball from the Norwegians player, and they're now in the surface. We can see they're fighting here right above the goalie. I can see them here through the window. And the ball is still trying to get to the Italian players. However, the Norwegians have it again, and it's 1 Norwegians trying to attack the goalie and pass it to the next one. I mean, where are they coming from? It's like you have always at least one or two on the water. It's really a consistency that is fantastic. It's like the women, they have done the same. The Italians have also a great underwater time. I mean, they are defending there, but it's the rotation of the attackers of Norway is impressive as well.
Don't you agree it's even more exhausting to defend all the time than attacking?
Yes, of course, of course.
Because Norway can attack with 6 people and change their will, but Italy really has to go up and down in the speed that is
not
pretty
them.
exhausting.
Yeah. Yes,
Here is number 17 coming hard from above, passing down to the Norwegian player on the close side. And tough fighting here next to the basket of the Italians. Norway is leading a 13-0 against Italy. Norway in blue and Italy in white. And this is the second half of this last game of the day 3 of the 11th CMS Underwater Rugby World Championship in cards in Austria. And here's another attack, number 10, didn't
Erik
succeed.
Mastad, yep.
Well done by the defender. And here the goal against number 33 of the Italian team, Fabio Neri.
And I couldn't see who was the one. I think that the microphone died. We have Italy in possession of the ball. Fabio Neri trying to pass the ball to the next Italian player, and that was number 3, Alessandro Rocco. And the ball now is in the hands of Norway, that is counter-attacking with 3 players, and it's the number 3, Tord Nerland, was trying to attack. Now it's a little bit away, being defended by the Italians, the 4 checkers, but still in the corner, in the half of the Italian field. I can't see, sadly, very much from the apart, but we have the players trying to be in between the defender and the basket. Now we have 2 Norwegians and 1 Italian being tackled away, and the next Norwegian player has the ball, passes. This number 6 receiving the pass, Jasmin Dervisevic, and Italy continues. I think it's a wave number 4 or 5. I'm not counting them, but it's really a great job. Oh, there was a goal. I couldn't even hear the horn. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear nothing. I only hear the sound of the 2
yeah,
Norwegian.
they're so loud here, these Norwegians, guys. I'm going to throw them into the water. They're so loud. I don't even hear something. Yeah. Okay, number 7, Ferdinando Scarano, keeping the ball for the Italian team, fighting with 3 almost Norwegians that are really great, and pass it.
Wow.
And the drive, number 2, Gabriele Cani.
Wow. This
and
was
oh no, Andrea, what a
was
pity,
out of the field. But nevertheless, this was a tough fight of the Italians against the Norwegian forechecking machine, and they did quite a good job here, holding on to the ball. Great amount of stamina. Oh, this is a dangerous situation, and a goal already. There was no defender under the basket. We haven't seen much in this game. Italy is normally really up to the task, but it is already 25. 25 minutes into this game, and this is an exhausting game for Italy.
5 minutes to go and 16-0. 9 o'clock in the night, and the last 5 minutes of this day, 3rd day of competition in the World Championship.
We have people watching from France, Wien, Italy, Hotel Daniel. Christian Schäfer is lying in the bed watching television. Anisofoi Krakow, yes, we know this camera is a little bit bad. We have a watcher from Bavaria, and yes, it's great having cheering spectators, but they are really, really loud here. Hotel Daniel is next to the train station here in Graz. And back in the game, Norway again, as usual, around the Italian basket. No defender now, and this is normally a death sentence for the goal.
Bjorn
this
was attacking,
time, the Italian managed to tackle away and even get hold on the ball, stripping the ball away from the Norwegians.
Alessandro Rocco in possession of the ball, and the Norwegian in
Here
possession of Alessandro Rocco.
Fast counter-attack from an Italian player.
The next player.
Yes,
he didn't want a great save.
Goes forward, still alone against the...
Really
good. Nice pass forward. That was
Guido
almost Norwegian style. We saw here how he passed the ball forward to his teammate.
Andrea Meneghin trying there to get the ball. The ball fell into the hands of the Norwegian. The Norwegian is counter-attacking. The defender of the Italian team in position. Two Norwegians coming from the side, but still couldn't really score, but still trying. The next defender from Italy grabbed the ball from the one attacker, and now they're tackled. I mean, one Italian player, one Norwegian going to the surface. You have two Italians in position defending, one Norwegian next to the basket like a shark, waiting for the ball to fall. And there we go. We have the Norwegians in possession. The captain is coming, passing to number 15, and is really being tackled by one of the Italian defenders. The next Norwegians.
Call from the referee, free throw against Italy. Holding without ball, I guess.
No. He free throw for Norway. Okay, I couldn't see. And number 10 is coming, pass it to the next Norwegian, pass it to the next one on the left. And almost through the defender of Italy. And they're just pushing the goalie from the side. And now that was the gap and score. And that was number 3, if I saw correctly, Matthias Barsten. Like sister, like brother.
2.5 minutes left. And it's a 16-0 lead for Norway.
I think it was the number 2, right? Yeah. Yes. 2 minutes and a half, 16, or it's now 17-0, right? Says, 17-0 now for Norway. Let's see, we have now free throw for Italy. We are not, sadly we can hear what's the reason.
2 minutes 17 left. This is tiring. It was a long day, and Italy really is not giving up here. And Norway either. Another fast attack. Number 3 is going in. It's Todd Kaspersen, Netherlands, and another goal for Norway. So now the next aim for Italy will be to stop Norway from scoring the 20. 2 goals left, 2 minutes left. It's going to be a tough game, tough next 2 minutes for Italy to stop the Norwegians for reaching the 20. And like the 10, the 20 is a magic number, because normally if you don't start the game as a team, you don't want to participate in the game. You lose 20-0. If they would lose 20-0, that's always the magic number.
The magic number? Okay, sorry, I was reading the chat. Now I'm back. We have number 10 attacking from the side and score, I believe. Yes, again, very strong player, Erik Mastad. And 1 minute and a half to go. Now is 19-0 for Norway. And let's see if Italy can stay below the number 20 in this next 1.5 minutes. Something happen.
So this is
ball
almost
out of the field. So now it's free throw for Norway.
yeah, thanks to it's pretty time for Italy to take a timeout, but they are tough. They play through. They want to they don't want to lose their rhythm, Anne-Sophie, their defending rhythm, and they do a pretty good job. It's 19-0 and 1 minute 16 left.
I'm with Anne-Sophie in this one. Maybe it would be good just to recover a little bit of
I
air,
agree.
you know, just to. It's a 1.5 minute left.
Oh, these clusters, they are right in front of the basket, are really tough and exhausting after such a long time. Number 33, Fabio Neri, is fighting here. Number 22 next for the Italian team.
And that was well, okay, did they? Yeah, we cannot even hear the
ball
horn.
outside.
Yeah,
the
actually,
field.
ball with the player outside the Norwegian, push it. No, it's not working anymore, the referee. And we have free throw. It's 50 seconds left. 19-0. Let's see. When Italy play against which team that scored 10 goals against them? I was talking to Gabriel and say, yeah, they were trying to be below the number 10 goal, and it didn't happen. So probably they're trying to stay below the 20. Let's see if they can achieve that. Is 30 seconds left, but under these conditions, every second it feels like an hour, I would dare to say.
30 seconds.
So, wow, great.
Here we go, number three.
This is Alessandro Rocco trying to bring the ball far away, not being really successful on that. The Norwegian team has the ball again, and they're coming over the close corner, trying to push from the side. The next defender from Italy, number 14, Luca Rosselli Romanelli, has the ball and is like, lock that ball, don't let me just. The next Italian, and they make a ball with the players, not to let that ball out. That's a great solution. Look, he's embracing the other, not to
the
let.
Ball is ours.
And that's, well, fantastic tactic.
And you know, Lorena, it's the
that.
second game for the Italians today. They already played, or was it yesterday against the Czech Republic?
No, they played yesterday.
Was it yesterday already?
Yes.
The time is just blurring into each other.
No, I mean, they play, yes. Let me see.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was the last last game of the day.
I love that tactic.
Yes, very
that
nice.
Embracing.
So, question to you, Lorena.
Yes.
Are we going to do interviews right now, or we let everything be and just wrap everything up and go home? Guys, let me know you want to have interviews in the live stream. We have 388 people in the live stream. Do you want to have an interview with an Italian and with a Norwegian player? Let us know. Aristides Rodriguez, thank you too. See you tomorrow. Okay, Anne-Sophie Krakow wants an interview. Lorena, let's go. Do interviews. Thank you for listening. See you soon. Is the camera up there? Can we do interviews? Let's check.
Don't know. I can't see it because they were, yeah. So, Wolf is going to chase someone for interview. Sometimes, the players are so exhausted and tired, and sometimes it's difficult to grab one to talk. Then it's sometimes also the language barrier a little bit. So let's see. And I don't know if they removed the camera that was there today. We had the TV from Austria for the game of Austria against. They were playing against Australia. No, sorry, about against US, and I can't see the camera, so I'm not sure if it's good. Yes. So Wolf is still chasing Gabriele. Gabriel looks like I'm too tired to talk, but yeah, I think he will come after such a match like that. It's like just want to go take a shower and rest a little bit. But let's see. I see Gabriele following Wolf. So I say goodbye to all of you the moment he starts talking. I'm out of line. Thank you so much for your company. Thank you so much for the comments in the chat, for sharing with us, and have a good night, a good day, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching this fantastic tournament. That's Wolf coming up into the camera. Let's see. I'll keep talking until that's ready, and then I shut up. Let's see. When are you coming, Anso? I thought you were coming Thursday or so. Is that true? Rune Tribune, he's famous in Norway, Christian? You need to tell me more about it. I'm really... is he just because he's a fan?
Okay,
famous?
as the will of
Okay,
Anne-Sophie, she asked for an interview with an Italian player. She was in the live chat. Yeah, Anne-Sophie, she's in the live chat of the live stream, and we ask if you say answer. So I have Gabriele. Tell me something about the game.
The hardest game you could ever play. For us, they are fast. They are hard to play. They have a quick game. They have a clear idea what to do. It was much higher level than ours, but it's such fun to play with them.
It is amazing to be able to play against these players.
Yes, definitely. You have to think more quickly as usual. You have to do things faster. You have to be more efficient than ever.
And you know what, Gabriele, I have to say the Italian team really has been up to it. We watched it, and you defended like crazy. It was clear you don't want to win this game. You don't go for a win, but you defended like crazy. The strategy was great. It was really good game.
No, it was clear it was out of our chances to win this game, but we didn't want to be a piece of cake for them. Probably we have been pretty easy, but we hope if they had a target of goals, I don't know, to have avoided it. No.
So, next game coming up for you?
Next time, early in the morning, tomorrow against Australia. Not so much time to recover.
So, go home fast and have a quick recovery, eat something. Thank you very much, Gabriele. Great game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Quick interview, just one question. Yeah, super fast. So, I have a Norwegian player here, and can you tell me something about the game you just played?
It was a funny game, actually. We expected and did as we wished to do. It was a little bit too much scrum fight, but it was an Italian job.
And it was the Italians defended pretty well. Do you see the same?
No, I don't actually see it the same. Holding on a basket as a goalkeeper, putting your shoulder down, too much kicking. Nah, actually, we should have 10 more goals if it wasn't that way.
So you see the defense work of the Italians more critical than good work?
Yeah, I will actually say that, the same as you say. But it was a good game. I'm looking forward tomorrow for the Finns. Today we didn't have all the best players. I came in the second half, and Bård and Ivar were out, so it was good. It changed in the second half of the game. We put 10 more goals than actually we started with. No, 11 more goals than we started with. So it was we came into the game, and it was fun. Good second game of the tournament.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good night, good recovery. See you soon. Bye.
Gestern war genau das Gleiche und ich dachte mir, was ist das jetzt? Noch nicht mal 2 Minuten. So was von Scheiß, nur wegen der Maske. Hat ja jemand gezielt? Hat er auf jemanden gezielt? Auf seine Seite oder auf die... Der ist am Tor gewesen. Ja. Von der USA hat den weggezogen.